Right, we're going to kick things off with a beginner's full body workout with a single kettlebell. If you're looking to choose a kettlebell weight, I would suggest anything that you can do safe reps with, for making from 5 to 8, okay? Anything more than that, it's probably a little bit too light, and if you can only do 3 or 4 reps, it's probably a little bit too heavy, because we're going to be working to 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds rest, 10 times through, which is 10 different exercises, and then we go again. So there's no rest in between the 2 sets. It's just 10 exercises, 1 time each, start again, 20 minutes. What more can I say? So if you're not 100% on kettlebell technique or why we're using kettlebells, go watch my previous video that I will be putting up. But for now, I'm going to get you straight into it. The order of play is goblet squats, swings, push-ups, clean and press, or clean, bicep curls, RDLs, and goblet squats. If you see me doing this in the middle of the workout, obviously I couldn't remember all that. My brain is only so big, but I've got the timer, I've got the exercises set up. We'll see how we go. I'm going to do it with you as if I used to when I used to coach this stuff. And yeah, any comments afterwards or during, put it in there. Put it in the video, and we'll make more of these, and hopefully they will get better. But it'll be a mixture of me joining in with you and some coaching points, and hopefully a bit of fun along the way, because you lot doing it with me will help me stay kind of consistent with this kettlebell stuff. Right, first exercise, goblet squats. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goblet squat, I'm going to hold it like this. You can also hold it by the bones too. I'm going to get nice and deep into that squat. A good way of knowing how deep I'm going is if my elbows end up in between my knees. That's a good depth. Push through the balls of your feet. Nice tempo. You can slow them down if you like. You can pause at the bottom if you like. There we go. Next exercise is kettlebell swings. 1 arm swings. So just get yourself set. I'm going to be 1 foot either side. I slightly turn the kettlebell because I like a rotation. But the important thing is, as long as when you start swinging, it's a hip hinge movement, which means I'm not squatting at all. The kettlebell isn't going very high, mainly because I'm not putting too much power in. Power has to come from your ass, from your hamstrings. Don't start dipping your shoulder too much. Keep it upright and get that hip hinge movement. 1 arm swings. Again, kettlebell shouldn't be going wild and high. Really push through the hip movements. That is your first set of swings. 20 seconds worth of rest. Like I say, when I'm setting up, I slightly turn the kettlebell that way. Bit of background, I broke both elbows, so my radius spur is turned slightly. Kettlebell's out in front, sit down into it. Nice strong pull back. Again, chest is kind of tall. See it this one. Anyone that's looking closely may realise that I haven't got too much power through this side of my body from the injury. Yeah, it's more about retraining my movement, so none of these have to be perfect as long as they're safe. This is quite a low barrier of entry when it comes to exercise. You need some space and the funds to buy yourself a kettlebell, so don't be put off by trying to be perfect. Mine certainly are not. Again, this set done. What we're up to, push-ups. I put these in because it's full body, and I can show the world that I'm probably not ready for full push-ups yet, not for 40 seconds anyway. I'm going to hopefully be working triceps more, so I want my elbows tucked in. Nice and slow to the ground, big push-up. Obviously, if you're strong enough, Go straight into full push-ups, chest to the floor, all the way up. I'm going down to my knees, just to show you that if this is the level you're at, this is perfect. Okay, nice and slow down, nice and strong up. Nice and slow down, nice and strong up. Okay, there's no point in going, staying on your toes, and dry humping the floor. Okay, get to your knees, do a nice full rep, and soon we do full push-ups. Clean and press. Okay, so again, if you're not sure of this exercise, I'll do another video on the technique of it all. But again, from the floor, I'll have a slight rotation in it. To the clean, you can help it up like that, and then press. And then down safely. So it's down, clean, up. Fantastic for shoulder stability and mobility, which is what some runners are lacking, especially if you're going to be using poles. You can see my elbows tucked in. When I do that press, it's straight up, back down to here safely. Okay, work on the technique of that, and if you're not looking to do the press, you can just do the clean aspect of it. Okay. Too bad, considering I'm a bit rusty. By now your heart rate is probably up. You'll probably know whether you chose the right kettlebell or not. It's fine, remember. We're not looking for perfect. I'm just taking you through one of my kettlebell workouts. Other arm to clean and press. So like I say, you could help that kettlebell over, let it land there so it doesn't bash your wrist. But it's important that you have a strong wrist for the press. Okay? If you're down here and you're swinging it over, not holding it on, you lose your shoulder, you lose your elbow. Okay? So from here, think about pulling it up. Maybe like you're starting a motor. Up. Press. And then again, it don't have to be perfect. Mine will probably look pretty rough because, like I say, that radius bone is rotating. I wish you lot weren't here because I'd have my top off. Nobody needs to see that, not at this stage. Alright, for the big boys and girls, bicep curls. Pick it up safely. Hold it by the horns. Yeah? Don't say to me, Gary, why am I doing bicep curls? I'll never be able to have biceps like yours. But as for foot position, think about a nice athletic position we used to call it, like the jump position, okay? Well, if someone was going to tackle you, you'd be ready for it. That's your stance. Keep your elbows tucked in, slow you down, and up. Biceps, triceps, shoulder mobility, shoulder strength, all great for those of you fell running, hands on knees, or pole running in ultramarathons and mountains. And yeah, it's just good to have all body fitness, which I'm obviously lacking a bit at the moment, yeah? I'm getting back into it. No, I'm not scared to admit that. RDL. Most of you will have seen an RDL when you deadlift. Easiest way to coach this is put one foot next to your kettlebell, one foot slightly behind. That is your stance to pick it up, okay? From there, the leg behind the kettlebell is going to go out and back in. Let me show you that to the side. Out, back in. Stay on the same leg for the 40 seconds. Can't see the timer now, so I'm going to do a little swap. It's going to confuse you. Apologies about that, but I'm staying on my left leg for this. Nice hip hinge, okay? So imagine that butt cheek, the standing butt cheek. You're going to push a button on the door behind you, or the wall behind you. Yeah, again, yours may look a lot better than mine, it may look worse. If you're not familiar with that technique, by all means just drop down to body weight. Hip hinge again, yeah? Hip out, hips forward. Which leg was that? Left, so I can do it on my right. So if it's my right leg on the stand by the kettlebell, pick it up, you should be away. Now this is the leg with the nerve damage. 10 days, 2 weeks ago when I started doing these, I could not do it body weight. I've just been retraining the movement. So if yours look better than this, which I hope they do, keep going with it a little bit further out. Try not to drop the kettlebell in between reps, but if you have to, it's okay too to reset yourself. Do them really slow. You don't have to count the reps. We're doing that for you on a timer. Okay, back to goblet squats to finish. Pick it up by the horns, pick it up safely. Hey, hold it like kind of precious egg maybe. Get nice and deep. You might get a little bit deeper this time. Push up nice and tall. Feet slightly turned out. Slow those reps down. Okay, try not to fall forwards with them. Head and down and up. Another view. Down, up. Great for your core, great for your hips, great for your quads, all that good stuff, yeah? And to breathe on the way up, hopefully on the effort, but don't worry too much when you just stop now. Just breathe whenever you can get that air in. Okay, first round done, yeah? So now you know what we're doing, we're halfway through, that's 10 minutes of a full body movement. This time we go to goblet squats, again, yeah? If you're happy, go to one arm goblet squat, which will look like this, okay, for your second round. Yeah, so by all means, stick with the goblet squat we've just done. Yeah, and you may think, oh, why am I doing so many squats? That really is a great full body conditioning movement, and it will teach you the basics of movements for later on. Yeah, about halfway through, I'm going to swap it over to the other side. That arm can be out for balance, or it can be relaxed, I really don't mind. Don't drop that shoulder down too much. Nice. Push up. Hopefully, you're breathing quite heavy now. Whew. What have we got next? What did I give you? Kettlebell swings, 1 arm again. Remember our swings are high, you're going to go up. Since I'm already up, you're going to go higher. Slight rotation of the kettlebell. Sit your bum into it. Yeah, nice pull back. That's quite an important technique for when this kettlebell gets heavier later on. Yeah, right at this moment, you might just be able to fling the kettlebell around because it's learning technique and you're learning movement. If I pick that kettlebell up and just start throwing it around in the wrong way, later on when it's heavier, I need to be able to sit down into that movement, pull it back, get my hips really involved. Shoulder high, possible. All that movement coming from these bad boys. This ain't so bad, is it? Yeah? So if it's challenging you, fantastic. If it's not challenging you at all, just the beginning, I will put some more intermediate progressive ones on. Sit back into it again, ready for our kettlebell swings. So when I used to coach this movement, some people would just like to have their horns of the kettlebell in one place. I used to like to rotate, mainly because later on when you start to learn a few flows and stuff into a clean and press, I think that it can help. Yeah. Either's fine. I can feel this leg getting a bit tired now. Hopefully yours isn't. Hips back, hips forwards, back, hips forwards. Don't rely on the kettlebell and gravity to make too much of that swing for you, yeah? Your body will be great at cheating, don't let it. Push-ups, right. Show myself up again, but here we are. Elbows tucked in again, yeah? We've got bicep curls for later, so I'm going to keep my elbows tucked in. I'm going to keep my hips forward as possible. The more you bring your hips back, yeah, you're both seeing these kind of push-ups, that's just taking your body weight completely out of the equation. Don't want that. Get your hips forward, lower your chest to the floor. Nice push, you know. Keep them really slow. Just work on technique, even if you do 2 or 3 in the 40 seconds. And give me some feedback in the comments. You know? Do you do full push-ups as a runner? Or are you like me, with your knees on the floor and this kind of stuff for now? I can probably do a few, but I'll save that for later. So shit. I've also realised my coaching style when I was doing all this was I'd be getting involved, but I was talking to everyone at the same time. So if you don't like that, if you like one of those YouTube ones where it's just music over the top and you get on with it, then I totally understand. A bit of a talker in this stuff. Right, clean and press. Left hand. First, okay, start low. Clean, this part is press. So I have that softness in the knees when I go to do the press. I'll show you that bit again. Press. Bring it back in. Drop it to there. Don't let my shoulder drop down too much. Down. Clean. Okay. I need to tidy up that clean because your elbow needs to come back a bit more. Yes, not looking for perfect. If you only want to do the clean section, yeah, do it from there. If you've got sweaty hands by now, think about getting gloves next time. I will go through these movements in more detail. Just be safe with it. If you feel like it's going all over the place, yeah, drop that, well, don't drop the kettlebells. Place the kettlebell down, just do a body weight movement for that until you can clear that technique off. So remember, it's like getting that elbow back. If you want to help the kettlebell over because it's bashing you, by all means do. That will look a bit more like this. Okay, so I catch it, but yeah, nothing wrong with that. While you're learning, down, up. So at this point, I wish I'd done it in the garden. The neighbours, a free session. Good. Remember, if like me, you've neglected your upper body, let's get a bit of focus on it, yeah? Perfect. Obviously, I don't need to tell you, hopefully not, if you're getting any pain in your knees and your hips and your joint shoulders, yeah? Don't battle through. Yeah, I'm not there in person to help you, so back off or stop. Get that cleared. I do both arms. I think I did. Bicep curls. Pick it up. Yeah, like a half squat. Hold the balls. Nice and slow movement. If I can do some bicep curls with a 12kg kettlebell, anyone can. Yeah, kettlebell maybe a little bit lighter. Some of you out there might need a 16kg or 20. Doesn't really matter, yeah? We're looking to leave a few reps in the tank every time we do these exercises. Not many, just a few. Bicep curls done. We've got 3 left. RDLs and squats. Remember that RDL, and if you're looking for foot placement, we do it this way for you. So, 1 foot next to the kettlebell, 1 foot directly behind. That's your starting stance. Yeah, you can see already now, when I stand, I'm in a good position. Start to try and get that foot at the back. Bring it up. So everything moves together. Try not to move just your leg or just your upper body. This standing leg, have a bit of a hinge into it. Feel that. At least stretch the hamstring. If not really, push the glute, your bum muscle. Fantastic exercise for brothers and others. 20 seconds to go. 1 more set of RDLs, 1 more set out of goblet squats, then you're done. 20 minutes, go about your day. Obviously, if you're going to come back for more of these sessions, make sure you subscribe. Don't mind saying it, but you know, it does help me understand what you want. Trying to swap this over into my next stance. It's my way of time wasting. Again, when I used to coach this stuff, I would never be able to do reps and sets. Even as a personal trainer and stuff, I just forget, to be honest. And lots of personal trainers do, and they just try it, and they don't. So I was always doing stuff on a timer. But even then, my local group of runners would be asking me questions, trying to get me caught in what I'd done in the weekend and stuff. And the 40 seconds would drift to a minute, or the rest would be longer. You don't have that option then. 20 seconds rest, goblet squats. Again, either do your fixed goblet squats like this, or do one arm, okay? Don't be a hero with it. Got plenty of sessions to come, hopefully. Last one, pick it up safely. I'm gonna rack it. Yeah, 40 seconds, nice and deep into it. But if you can only get a hand squat with this, that's fine too, yeah? So down, after about 20 seconds, if you're using one side, bit over. Nearly there, last 20 seconds. Last few pushes, breathe in, breathe out. And then do one more, because I'm massive. Job done. Okay, I think that was successful. Didn't make too many mistakes. 20 minutes from start to finish, yeah? I will add some technique stuff. I will add some theory stuff into it, but for now, thanks for joining me in this, in my own living room. Hope you enjoyed the session. Let me know if you did. Let me know if you didn't.